Hey there and welcome to another Halo action figure review. Today we are beginning the new series of 6.5-inch action figures, the Spartan Collection, the big figures. There are 4 of them, and that's what we're going to be talking about the rest of this week, is all 4 of these figures. So these ones have a lot more to them than the small figures. You got some stuff over here and stuff over here. Let's flip this package around and we'll be pleasantly surprised about the back. We actually have a cross sale back here instead of that one large photo. It's got a list of accessories, which I find really cool. That's really neat that it actually lists the accessories. I'm wishing most toys did that. And then here are the rest of Series 1 and so forth. But it's got some cool packaging. You can kind of see the so forth here. And well, let's get this thing open. I've been waiting and waiting for a couple weeks now to get this thing open. Let's take a look at Master Chief. All right, he's out of the package. We've got all of his goodies laying around his feet down here. We'll take a look at the accessories first, and then we'll take a look at Master Chief himself. He comes packaged with a code for a game add-on that works on Halo Infinite. That will be out later, well, sometime next year. Maybe not later next year, but next year. He comes with an MA40 Assault Rifle, and it's really cool. It's got this black area and the gray area up here. When you flip it around, you've got this hole back here. These guns work different than the 4-inch figures in that instead of a peg sticking out, it's got a hole. On his back, there's a little peg, and it'll stick on the same way, just kind of like an opposite way. He has an MK50 Sidekick. It's kind of green through here and black around on the outskirts of it, and it works the same way as the assault rifle. On this side, there's a hole, and that will also peg onto his back, so you can have him hold one gun while he's carrying the other gun. Or you could have him hold both guns. He comes with a set of hands, palms out and fingers spread, so like he's holding or grabbing something. These are pretty cool. He comes with a pair of hands that are balled into a fist. He can't hold anything with it, but he can ball up his fist and shake his arm at somebody. And he comes with a single left hand that have 2 fingers and his thumbs kind of sticking out like, he's pointing somewhere. And the other bottom 2 are, well, pointing back at him. He might be able to hold a gun, or he might be able to hold something else with this hand. Here's a quick visual of the 4-inch figure standing next to the 6.5-inch figure. Looking at them, they're pretty much identical in the design, in the coloring, even the articulation. The taller one has more articulation than the small one, but they're pretty much designed exactly the same, which is cool because then I know what to expect. I've got him standing next to a G.I. Joe Classified and a Fortnite 6-inch Legendary Series figures, and I think they scale really, really well. Master Chief is supposed to be about 7 feet tall anyway, and these figures, well, at least Beachhead over here is supposed to be about 6 feet tall, so I think, the height difference, it works really well, and you could use these Halo figures with your other 6-inch lines. Even though they are bigger, they're supposed to be bigger. Alright, now let's take a look at Master Chief himself. There's a few really cool things on this figure that I like. For one, compared to the small figure, his face, or his helmet, has this shiny metallic mirror. It's really cool. It's a lot better than kind of the dull gold or the dull bronze of the 4-inch figure. On the back, you've got this little peg right here, so the guns can attach like that. I like that. That's pretty cool. At least the peg will break off the figure and not the gun for the 4-inch figures. I did notice there are a couple things on his sides. You're going to have to tell me in the comments what these are for, if they actually do or mean anything. But each side, here and here, this little piece comes off. So if this means something, please let me know in the comments, because I don't know. Other than that, we can take a look at his articulation. It's pretty good. So his head rotates, but not all the way around. It could if these back pieces weren't there. He can look kind of up. He can look down. His torso can wiggle like that. And again, the waist does not rotate around, so all of his movement is in this torso chest area. His arms or shoulders will go all the way around, and they lift up. Really pretty easy. One thing I've noticed about this figure is the articulation or the movement in the joints is really pretty seamless, and then they stay where they're at. They don't feel cheap. This doesn't feel like a cheap figure. He's got double pin elbows, and see, as I pointed out, bends really well. The wrists will rotate and they hinge. In fact, all of these extra hands have a hinge in them. So this one right here has vertical. Then we get the legs, and yeah, he could sit if he wanted to like that. He's got the thigh rotation kind of diagonal like the small figures do. And double pin knee joints, just like that. And they work really well. Finally, his ankles rotate all the way around, and they do go back and forth. These are a little bit tougher. And then last, finally, he's got a toe hinge. Now, one thing I don't like about the Fortnite Legendary Series 6-inch action figures are the articulation here in the finger, the hinge in the fingers. So I was quite pleased to discover these hands don't have it. I like these multiple hands. I didn't used to like multiple hands. I thought, come on, just put them in a C shape. We can put anything we want to in it. But I've learned to like multiple hands as long as they're easy to pull off. Now, if you can get them pulled off pretty easy and then slide the other one on, then I like them pretty good. Yeah, see? Now he's like pointing over there, over there. I don't know, over there. Not gonna do anything more. I'm not gonna swap out the right hand because I want to put his assault rifle in there. So he holds onto the assault rifle really pretty good considering the kind of hand it is. The finger doesn't really have a trigger finger. It's more of a straight finger. So it doesn't really get into that little area where it looks like a trigger finger should. Let's take off this hand. Let's put the original one back on. I hope I'm not out of focus. I have to be quite a ways away with my camera here. Let's put in the Sidekick. That actually works a whole lot better. It's big enough that his finger can actually get into that little hole. There we are. See if we can get him. There, something like that. Something like so. I think he looks good. He holds the weapons pretty good. A potential same complaint that I have with the small figures, I will have with the big ones. These, look how rubbery these are. It's like a floppy fish here. We got a floppy fish gun. And I don't know if it's just a money thing, or they think these are going to last longer thing. I don't know, or just a cheap thing. Certainly can't be an expensive thing. I did like the fact that these guns didn't come out bent like some of the small figures. So that's I guess a plus. So anyway, I guess I don't really have a lot more to say about the figure at this time. I'll do some more comparisons with it and other 6-inch figures in a later video. But I just wanted to look over this figure. It got all these hands, you know. Cousin It's or something. Here, let's do this. There. Got like a Cousin It farm over here. For any of you who've watched Addams Family. Ah! There we go. Nope. Okay, let's try that. By now, you've probably stopped watching. If you're still watching, well, I appreciate it. There we go. Cousin Halo It is now on his left shoulder. Okay. I made a funny one on my own. Anyway, thank you for watching. If this helped you or was informative, please hit the like button. And if you want to be notified when more of these videos pop up, there will be more, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon, and you will be notified when future videos come out. Like I said, we're covering all these 6-inch figures this week, so stick around. This will be interesting to see what the others. There's 3 more. 3 more, not 6 more. 3 more. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next video.